उसके अंदर आप जो भी डालोगे वो घुस जाएगा परमानेंटली डीपली because in that point he accepts that. So anything can be downloaded in you in your weak moments. So we want to be aware that in the weak moments of our child we can download any nonsense into the child. So how much belief that doctor must be having to say that your one platelet is doing 100 platelet job. I would give that doctor a big trophy, a Nobel Prize for Peace. Because what he did, he showed a possibility. Because he explained the unexplainable. That you cannot survive with 5,000 platelet count. How are you surviving? He is thinking for himself. He is not being a puppet of what is written in the books. So what I want to come to is that life force is miraculous when it also starts trusting ease. You trust the disease completely. Yes or no? Any report doctor ने बोला means like भगवान ने बोल दिया. So you trust the disease completely, but ease is something which you will never trust. So all the belief systems are very disease based. And we have been loaded with so many beliefs by our, from where they come we don't know. They have been, we supposedly feel they have come from our parents. Okay? But it would be even more interesting to see from where they got it. And then it is interesting to see from where they got it and from where this whole damn thing started. Next, is it not interesting how this damn thing started? One day I remember I was somewhere in Germany on an airport and I felt intense desire to buy a tie. Okay? And I spent half an hour on looking for some really very good ties, okay? And somehow I spent quite some money on buying a tie. And I came home in my bag, my wife opened my bag. Unfortunately, she cannot make it this time. And my daughter has also got some injury to her wrist, she cannot come. So, सारी जवाबदारी मेरे ऊपर है, you'll have to bear only with me this time. Okay. So, normally they take many sessions in this workshop. So, what happened was she opened my bag and she said कि ये क्या लेके आया तू? I've never seen you wear tie ever. So why have you bought this tie? And I'm also wondering, मैं कभी tie पहनता नहीं हूँ, तो ये tie क्यों उठा के लाया? And I didn't have any answer, so I said, शादी में पहनने को, किसका शादी? We have no marriage in our house for next 10 years. For whose शादी have you brought this? I had no answer, why I bought the tie. Much later, when I was doing inner work, I realized that one part of my father was he liked to wear ties. So he used to go to one office where he would every day wear a tie and he would be like an Englishman going to that office. And another office he would be completely in his pajamas, and in Gujarati we call it parent, just wear something very light you wear at home. Night dress, he would be like this, and there you would see hundreds of people and he didn't have a problem. But there was one part of his where he would wear tie and go. Now it's very interesting. सबसे पहले मैंने सोचा उस दिन को कि एक गले में ऐसे डालने का और दो चीज ऐसा लटकता है इधर. Who must have decided that this is official? इधर लटकाओ, कपड़ा पहनो इधर कुछ और दो इधर लटकेगा तो you are official. Who must have decided this? How did human being make this decision? Don't you wonder? ऐसे तो इधर लटकेगा तो बस यू आर समथिंग. Are you able to? And then I understood that day when I was passing through the airport. Then later on, when I was meditating, I realized after 10 years that I had smelled something, and that smell was like a tobacco. And so once in a while, my father used to sniff tobacco. And that smell was similar to my father's sniff of tobacco. And that similar smell made me buy a tie. You can see कहाँ से कहाँ connection होता है. So this whole idea is downloaded in us कि अगर मैं ऑफिशियल डॉक्टर, मुझे एकदम वर्ड में डॉक्टर दिखना है तो टाई पहन के, कोट पहन के, then only I look like a doctor. Are you there? But in the first place, we never wonder कि from where did this come? Who must have started this belief? No? And how human beings have agreed to this belief? कितना भी गर्मी हो, India is the worst place to wear a tie. And how much ever suffocated you feel, but you'll still have a tie.
Actually, the tie used to be used to clean the nose.
Yes, that's what I thought. ऐसा ही कुछ होएगा. It's got some status now. So, what is important is that it is very necessary to examine this belief system.
Okay. I had a belief system that was again given with the childhood. That really affected me for a long time. Years, I think. Of course, to discipline in childhood, parent used to say कि बदमाशी करोगे तो इंजेक्शन दिलाएंगे. And you know there used to be a local doctor और वो जमाने में वो खड़खड़ आवाज के साथ में इंजेक्शन देते थे. For everything he used to put injection. So that went into me so deeply that till recently, till 5-6 years ago, even to get a blood drawn, I could not go on my own ever. It used to be like wife has to come with me, somebody has to come with me, and I used to close my eyes and somehow that need to be done that way. So and it haunted me not to become doctor ever, not to think about doctor, but it was always a craving, I am a doctor बनता तो, but injection ही नहीं लेते तो क्या कर सकते life में doctor. So recently in one of the landmark education program, in one of the session, I got rid of that fear. And now I thoroughly enjoy all the blood draws myself. And first time ever I saw how blood quickly squeezes, when the needle goes in. And that is how it took so many years that it was with me.
It's associated with punishment.
Yeah, punishment.
And the worst thing that can happen to a human being is punishment. It's a fatal fear. Last thing that we want to do to the child within our own self, forget our children, is to have this fear of being punished. I tell you, it damages your soul, and it is a memory in the human consciousness of the worst damages that have occurred to human soul. It's a kind of a shattering fear. Even a small punishment on a stolen rubber is equivalent to the fear of a criminal murdering someone. The fear is the same. Because the fear is coming from the collective human memory. Okay? Because the human being has a belief system that this is a crime. The moment it is like internet, the moment you have seen crime, then you will immediately download the fear exactly like how it would be to be put to guilt, shame, and the ultimate execution. You understand, no? So it may look like a simple dadi about stealing a rubber or stealing an eraser, but it downloads and it is experienced as a fatal, life-shattering experience. It has a potential to be experienced, I would say.
So, I mean, are you saying that punishment is not good? Because if
Yes.
repeatedly a child is
I'm not good. I would say
doing something
punishment
wrong,
should be banned. Lot of your beliefs are going to be challenged in this workshop. Till you are not here on the last day, many of you will feel very uncomfortable.
No, I just like wanted to understand if repeatedly a child, after being told very nicely that this is something wrong you're doing, continues to do, then what is the way you manage that?
Repeatedly, child is doing something, what to do. This is why we have met here. Okay, we will look into this is the very reason why the child has to do that repeatedly. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Why does the child have to do that repeatedly? ये बहुत अच्छा सवाल पूछा.
And why same house, 3, 4 children, everybody doesn't do it, only 1 or 2 does.
Yes. So I'll give you one very good example. Okay? Once when I was a much younger person, when I was just not married, just before my marriage, my neighbor who was my very close friend. And in those days, everybody used to pass into each other's houses. We had no kind of walls. There was no flat system. Huh? We had a chawl system. So once we were sitting in his house at night, and he got married, and he just got a daughter who was 1 year or 1.5 years or something. So what his daughter would do, his daughter would peel the plaster on this wall like this, and then look at the father. Every day. And the father was very obliging father. He immediately said, कितनी बार बोला नहीं करने का ये, एक तो ठोका भी होएगा. Are you there? So what we want to do is, the first thing what we want to do is, that we want to pick up one name tag. Okay? And on this name tag, it's there are some on the table, there may be some crayons in your bag. So on this name tag, you want to write one quality that you want in you installed. It can be happiness, love, joy, whatever. Openness, heart, universe, whatever that comes to you. Okay? That you feel you want to call yourself today. Like I may want to call myself Bindas. Okay? Or I may like to call myself as love, or I may like to call myself as opening, expansion, heart, whatever, love. It can even be symbol. So use the colors and write that name that you want today, okay, in your life. That positive quality you want in yourself, that positive essence that you want in yourself. You can use all the colors, and then in the bottom write the name by which you want to call, which you like the others to be addressing you as, or what you like to be called as today. Okay? Or normally what you are called as. Real name. Real name. So we can just pick up some of these name tags, maybe take them. Please take one, pass the rest. Yes, please. Yes, please. And there will be some little crayons in your bag.